When I say I'm willing to do anything to change the luck with this team and get a win tonight, I mean it. You ready? Here we go. It did it. I don't believe it.
Let's go Panthers. Let's go Panthers. Let's go Panthers. Let's go. Go.
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1.
Let's go Panthers. Let's go Panthers. Let's go Panthers. Let's go. Go.
Alright, Panther fans. When I say I'm willing to change the luck, I'm not joking. I'm not playing around, at least for tonight. Alright, we got the Bruins, and if they win tonight, they will break the NHL record for the best start of all time. We can't have that. We cannot have that in our building. Other thing we got tonight is Spencer Knight is being given an opportunity. Make no mistake about that. I know they've been going back and forth, but I don't want to praise them because we all know what happens. Let's just say, get it done, kid. Get it done. All right? What are we going to do tonight? I'm going to say 3-2 Panthers. I'm going to say 3-2 Panthers. To go into the Thanksgiving break, 2 games below 500 is probably not optimal. This team needs a win. It's not been great. It's not like the team is getting blown out. We're analytically one of the better offensive teams in the league, with the exception of we can't put the damn piece of plastic rubber into the net. Let's get 2 points. All right, so 1-1 after 1. We get a power play goal. Boston gets one back. Now, our power play goal was a nice little back and forth between Reinhart and Kachuk. And then Lomberg slashes, breaks the dude's stick. So that's 2 minutes. Then a minute into that penalty, Anton Lundell takes a not so great 4-minute high stick penalty. And, you know, Lundell's not exactly somebody who gets in a lot of penalty trouble, so it was just poorly timed. And 6 seconds into the 5-on-3, no goalie on the face of this planet was going to stop that shot. McAvoy, I believe it was McAvoy, just absolutely was past the puck that he could have just like ran from. He got a lot on the shot. Let's just put it that way. He could have had a head start on there was nobody near him. And poor Spencer Knight, luckily, didn't have to duck. Puts it right over his shoulder. Other than that, Knight has made some really good saves. Boston has had a lot of better chances. They lead in the shots. We're lucky to kind of get out of that period. Tied 1-1. We've passed up a couple of nice shots to take passes. Let's try it the other way. So I would just like it noted that I wore a Bruins shirt and a hat in the intro, and it's 4-1 Panthers. And we have 3 power play goals. Moving on to the third period. Nice! You got to be kidding. Who was the guys in the Panthers? Oh, that's right. It was the reverse retro uniforms. That couldn't have been the real Panthers. So, I said 3-2, 5-2. We'll take it either way. The only way that they could beat Spencer Knight was to go 5-on-3 twice. They had to do it twice just to get a couple of pucks past Spencer Knight. Starts with the goaltending. Amazing what happens when you're confident in your goaltender. Talk about the team just lifting up. Even Mark Stahl looked good. Even Eric Stahl looked good. Everybody played a good game. Absolutely. I can't find any complaints. Stop taking so many high sticking penalties. Ha! I found one. All right, so that's 20 games in. 20 games in. One game off of what I thought they were going to be. I said 11-7-2. We end up 10-8-2. We'll take it. We'll take it. Here's the biggest thing. Okay? Goaltending. I mean, at this point now, you know, nothing in the NHL is permanent. We already know that. But I think Spencer Knight just took the starter's job. And let's just be honest here, okay? We said it before. The only logical reason Bob would be starting over Knight is the contract, right? In other words, any other team, Knight would be the starter and Bob would be the backup, except for the part with the contract. So I'm sure Bobovsky is going to get plenty of work in. We've got a road trip coming up and everything like that. But right now, Spencer Knight is playing serious hockey. So good. We're good. We're still good. We're still good. Barkov absolutely had a beast of a game. Absolute beast of a game. And he helped close out the game, man. Colin White started it. Colin White had this series where he just would not let the Bruins player get out of the offensive zone with the puck, or their defensive zone, you know what I'm saying. And then all of a sudden Barkov came and did the same thing too. So it was good. We needed this. We needed this. You know, I mean, we played a decent game against Calgary. We ended up losing in the shootout, but they're a good team. It was a lot of emotion, right? But then the loss to Columbus, that's unexcusable and unacceptable. You had to have a good showing here tonight. I was hoping we'd get the win. I said 3-2, but okay. Now I'm not going to, just like it took me 19 games before I ranted about the team when we lost to Columbus. I'm not going to immediately proclaim we just beat the best team in the NHL just yet. You know what I mean? Boston didn't play a good game. There was a lot of penalties. That was Swayman, not Ullmark. Ullmark has been unstoppable, unbeatable. It would be a good series. Let's put it that way. I'm not afraid of Boston. You know what I mean? So, all right. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're either in the playoffs. I'd have to look at the standings. Depends on how everybody else does. I'm not quite sure if we're in the playoffs or out of the playoffs at Thanksgiving. You know, there's that whole Thanksgiving thing. This team is making the playoffs, okay? You know, we all get upset. We all are not happy with the way that things have exactly gone, especially with certain aspects of the team. Everything looked good tonight, including the goaltending. So you just have to keep it that way, all right? And Gustav Forsling is our #1 defenseman. Aaron Ekblad, I love you, and that's not even a knock on Ekblad. That's just Forsling is our #1 defenseman. The dude's a beast. I love it. All right. This team isn't dead. Okay? This team is not dead. I know it's been rough. I've been right there holding it in the whole time too, okay? But if we can show up and win a game like this and get goaltending like this, we're still right there. We're still right there, Panther fans. Appreciate all the support. And Kyle and I will be streaming the early football game tomorrow. We're going to stream, so stop on in and say hi. Depending on how he wasn't feeling really up to things tonight. We had some technical issues with the stream, so we just didn't have a stream. But as long as he's feeling well and the internet and all of that's working fine, we will be back tomorrow. We'll stream the first Thanksgiving game. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And, all right, 2 points.